Hey everyone, how we doing? My name is Tim Pongeres and this is Focus on Detailing. Today's video is going to be all about Bowden's own leather care products. I'll be putting them to the test, finding the pros and cons to hopefully find out if they're worth it. Before getting into the test, I believe a quick overview of both of these products is needed. It was stated that they took around 2 years to create these formulas to get exactly what they're after many tests, creating products that were not only safe to use but also didn't sacrifice their cleaning abilities. Safe not only for the leather, being pH neutral, but also safe for our skin when using, as they're both non-toxic, which is probably a pretty good thing considering how long we can be in contact with the leather sitting on it all the time. Leather Love costs $20 from Super Cheap Auto on special. Now its job is to remove light stains, dirt and body oils out of the seats, leaving them clean as well as conditioned, so it can be used on its own. But for that extra bit of protection, you can use Leather Guard. Now this costs $24 from Super Cheap Auto, also on special. Now as stated before, it's going to add that extra bit of protection, preventing from daily wear and tear, maybe from just getting in and out of the car. What I'll be looking for is leather seats that are left clean, soft and smell amazing, the way leather should, not that overpowering chemical smell that some leather care products can create, as well as they don't leave a wet glossy sheen over the leather. That'll do for the brief overview. I'll go into more detail when I'm actually using them, so let's just get right into it.
Before doing anything, the seats need to be thoroughly vacuumed, paying attention to all the cracks and crevices where dust or any other mess could hide. If necessary, it's good to use a brush to help sweep out any of the hard to reach spots, as you really want to avoid anything being left behind when it comes to using the cleaner. You don't want to be grinding that loose mess back into the stitching. Now that that's done, what I need is Leather Love and something to agitate the product over the surface with. There's two ways that you can go about this depending on the condition of your leather. You can spray and wipe with Bowden's own Square Bear, what's recommended on the bottle. This will likely remove a lot of the grime within the leather, but I'm after something a little more. This soft brush here will be perfect to agitate the product over the surface, to dry out the more embedded mess, as I think it's been a while since these leather seats have been done. To really see how well Leather Love works, I'll separate the well used area into two parts, hopefully giving us a good idea of its cleaning abilities. I've also got my clean white microfiber towel so I can see what's being brought up from the leather. First thing I noticed is that I probably sprayed a little bit too much, but it did do a fantastic job of foaming up over the leather so it could then be wiped clean. You can see just from that small spot how dirty it actually is. One side has a shiny, slippery look and the other side is left with a softer, matte appearance. So far, so good, and it's smelling great as I'm working along. When it came around to doing spots like the steering wheel, I'd spray Leather Love directly into a microfiber towel and then grip it all the way around to remove all that grime from sweaty hands being all over it. It should be left kinda grippy rather than slick and slippery, as all that mess should hopefully be removed. Once I'm finished using Leather Love with a brush, I'll be going over everything again, but this time using a microfiber applicator pad to work in the product. Remember, this product not only cleans but protects as well, so I want to be getting the most out of it before giving my thoughts. I work it in with a pad and then wait 3 minutes or so before buffing off with another clean microfiber towel. could have stopped right there as the leather had been cleaned and conditioned, but I wanted to apply that extra bit of protection to my leather as I think it's been left quite a while without any treatment. It was time now to bring in leather guard, but unfortunately not until tomorrow, as soon it'd be too dark to film. Okay, so similar to how Leather Love was applied, I gently worked it into the leather with an applicator pad. In fact, it was the same applicator pad that I used with Leather Love, only it was clean and it was very easy to clean, washing out all of the residue and mess from the pad with ease. I waited for a minute or two and then I used another clean microfiber towel to buff off any remaining residue, but I think my leather did a really good job of drinking all of it up. Leather Guard was adding that top up with protection and was also smelling great. To sum it up, Leather Love is an interesting product, having the ability to both clean and condition all with UV protectants. It did a fantastic job of foaming up over the leather, so I could then wipe off all of the oils and grime. It did manage to clean the leather, bringing it back to a nice matte black finish. No greasy appearance or feel, which is a big plus. Leather Guard was quickly soaked up by the leather and was left feeling softer and still without a cheap tacky looking shine. It's gonna help prevent from spills and staining and hopefully just from daily wear and tear. I can't really tell you the long-term abilities of Leather Guard and Leather Love with their UV protectants preventing discoloration. It will be really important though that they do work with these exposed seats when the top is down, so we'll have to see how it goes. Both were smelling great, but unless I've gotten used to the smell, it didn't seem to last. But that's easy enough to fix and is a good incentive to continually add another layer when the time comes. Leather Love should be applied every month and Leather Guard every second time. After how easy it was to do today, it really doesn't seem like much of a task to spend a few hours looking after your leather. In my opinion, after doing the test here today, I'd say that they're definitely worth it. They're reasonably priced and they work well. If you're after more information, I'll put the link to both of the products in the description. Hopefully today I've shown a decent display of what they can do. That's it for this video. Don't forget to check out some of my other uploads. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you all later.